he bought these at a very good time. He bought the dip. He bought it at the bottom. He didn't FOMO in at the top like everyone else is doing. So he got in at a very great entry price, right? As a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. This first one is by Comfortable Algae. He says, BlackBerry, are you guys coming to get me? Well, maybe eventually, but it's not looking good for this guy. Let's go over this. So he has 7 call options at the $29 strike for BlackBerry, expiring June 11th. So next Friday, 1 week exactly. This was a 4K YOLO, and so far he's down 82.24% in total. Today he's down 56.17%. So major loss today. Yeah, not looking good at all. Good. In terms of, are you guys coming to get me? Well, maybe if he was holding shares, yeah, eventually, you know, in round 3 of Meme Mania, or whenever it decides to come back up, yeah, eventually they would have came back to get you. But unfortunately, you got options expiring next week, so that's not looking very likely. Not looking very likely at all. So what would I do here? I think you just have to cut this one. You still have $721 in equity. That's a lot of money. And this is just my personal opinion. No, I don't think BlackBerry is going to $29 in a week. I think BlackBerry is going to consolidate for a little bit, and then it's going to have a breakout. It'll have its day again, but in the short term, I'm really not too sure about that. So what can we learn from this? Wasn't the biggest loss in the world, but still important to learn from this. So what can we learn? Number 1, don't buy FDs. Very risky stuff. Not sure when he bought these, but couldn't have been too far out. I always advise buy leaps, which is at least 6 months out. It probably would have been better to buy shares here. Shares or leaps. I don't like the whole FD play. Wasn't for that much, you know, only $4,000. I say only, but, you know, to a lot of people, that's a lot of money. So, not much compared to some of the other apes you see on here. But, yeah, still a lot of money. So, are you guys coming to get me? Probably not. Probably not. But I sure hope so. It already says loss. It's not a loss yet, but still got a week to go. So, Comfortable Algae, thanks for posting. Great content here. Sorry for your loss so far. I hope this works out for you. I would personally sell it and cut the loss, but hey, man, you do whatever you want to do. And please post updates. I want to see how this turns out. Okay, this one is by Mole Mario. He says, buy high, sell low. BlackBerry, #loss. Okay, so this guy has 7 call options for BlackBerry expiring today, June 4th. He has 3 for the $14.5 strike and 4 for the $16 strike. I mean, this it's already over. This ends officially in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Yeah, it's a loss. He posted this 6 hours ago, so he still had $478 in value when he posted this. I'm not sure if he cut his losses or what, but I sure hope he did. This was a 3K YOLO, and he still had $478 of value 6 hours ago. Not sure what he did, but BlackBerry did not close over 14.5 today. So I hope he sold. If he didn't, then this was a 100% loss. Good. Now I will say, this isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't like the expiration date. Again, I don't like FDs. I don't like buying these close to the expiration date options. You know, if you're wrong, it can go real bad. Example here, Theta Decay, IV Crush is going to eat at you. He lost 55% today, right here, just because there was too much IV Crush. I can kind of see where he got the strike prices from, because these strike prices weren't that out of the money. You know, they were like, not at the money, but they were just a little bit out of the money. So, these weren't outrageous strike prices or anything. These were like pretty decent strike prices. But this is a clear example of FOMO. Not sure exactly when he bought these, but he probably jumped in after the big BlackBerry spike, thinking that it would keep going up, and it didn't. So, what can we learn from this one? Again, number one, don't buy FDs. And number two, don't FOMO. Don't FOMO. I know it's very difficult. If he really needs a FOMO, go with shares, go with leaps. He just got in at a really bad entry point and ended up getting screwed for it. So, but not the worst thing in the world. 3K loss, not too bad. So, yeah, this sucks, but hope it's a learning lesson to this guy and everyone watching. Mall Mario, thank you for posting. Sorry for your loss. Good luck to you in the future. Okay, this one is by Anime Birthday Bot. He says, gotta take risks if I want to get lucky. I think it's the other way around. I think it's gotta get lucky if I want to take risks. Okay, let's see what's up here. Okay. 54 call options for BlackBerry. 43 strike, expiring June 18th. So, 2 weeks. This is a 7K YOLO in total. And he's already down 42%. He's down 3K on this already. So the reason why I wanted to show this one is because this is a good example of buying way out of the money options and how it usually does not work, especially if it's an FD, such as this. June 18th, that's only 2 weeks away. I can't say for sure, but $43, $43 strike, that seems a little bit ambitious. Not saying that it won't get there. Eventually, I'm sure it will. But by June 18th, looking very, very unlikely. Especially because it seems like Meme Mania Round 2 is cooling off. Maybe it's not done yet, but it does seem like it's cooling off. So, personally, to me, it seems like this is very unlikely to work. And I would look to cut losses at this point. It still has $4,100 in value. That's a lot of money. And I really think if he continues to hold this, it's going to be zero in 2 weeks. So, I mean, really not much to say other than that. I guess what we can learn here is, number one, don't buy FDs, again. And number two, be careful when picking your strike price. You know, if you pick something way out of the money, it's going to be cheaper. If it is way out of the money, you can't always just sell it back for a profit. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to hold it for the whole time until it hits the strike. But, you know, generally, you want to buy something not too out of the money, like just something realistic, you know. $43 doesn't seem that realistic. Maybe it did a couple of days ago, but over the next few trading sessions, we see it's getting less and less likely that this is gonna work. Yeah, personally, I would just cut this one, move on, take the loss, and live another day. So, Anime Birthday Bot, thank you for posting. Appreciate it. Great content. It says loss, but it's not over yet. So I hope this works out for you. Hope you sell. Or I hope it does go to 43. But either way, please post updates. I want to see what ends up happening. And yeah, good luck to you. Okay. This one is by H. Stevens 0527. He says, bought after the March crash in hopes for another run. Jackpot. Cashed in for 22K profit. Alright. So first of all, congratulations. Making the attendees here. He has 40 call options for BlackBerry, $40 strike, expiring January 2022. So I wanted to show this to you guys because this is a great example of what you should do. Completely opposite of the last three guys of what you should not do. This is what you should do. So right off the bat, he bought leaps. These are for January 21st, 2022. So he bought these 6 months out. Actually, he bought these 9 months out because he said he bought these in March. And he bought these at a very good time. He bought the dip. He bought it at the bottom. He didn't FOMO in at the top like everyone else is doing. So he got in at a very great entry price, right? As a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. I guess the only really bad thing I would have to say about this is the strike price. $40 strike price. You know, that's kind of a reach. That's kind of out there. But again, that doesn't mean you have to sell it at 40. As long as you sell it, it's okay. And not hold it through expiration. Although, has a really good shot of getting to 40 by January 2022. But this guy was having none of that. He made a fat profit. He cashed out. Said, I'm good. So, I guess getting a high strike here worked out in his favor because he was able to buy more options because of that, more contracts. Because, you know, when you buy further out of the money options, it's cheaper. So that allows you to load up on more. This was a $2,100 YOLO. Now it's worth $25K. 23K profit, up 1,100%. Yeah, man. Had the right idea. Cash out. Because, I mean, it could have been more. You could have made more. But if you're up 1,100%, that's a really good time to sell. Even if you don't sell all of it, you got to sell some of it. At least the cost basis. Probably more would be nice. But he decided to cash all of it out. Can't blame him. Nice play here. So, yeah, congratulations to you, man. Congratulations, H. Stevens 0527. So I really like this one. I really, really like this one. This was beautifully executed. Bought these at the right time, right entry point, right expiration. I like the leaps. Not the biggest fan of the strike price, but it worked out. Okay, this one is by Mariaki Man. I think that's how you say it. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Peace out.